Hello and welcome. This tutorial will show you how to use the Austin Code URI case dashboard. This dashboard was created to help users view information and check the status of Austin Code cases related to the winter storm Uri. I'll show you how the information is displayed and then how to search and use filters to find more specific data. Let's begin. In the database, the first thing you'll notice are the three tabs: Case Summary, Case Breakdown by Council District, and Closed Cases. The Case Summary tab breaks data out in the following ways. The first box, Case Status, is a graphic summary of the percent of active and closed cases. Next, you'll see the total number of cases, the number of notices of violations, which we refer to as NOVs. Next is the number of deficiencies, the number of citations, and at the bottom, we also see a graphic breakdown of how many cases are coming in by their end date. This section is called Incoming Case Frequency by Date. To the right, there's an interactive map, code cases related to Winter Storm Uri, that shows the geographic property location of each case, identified with small blue squares. Let's look at how you can use this map to find information regarding a case and its status. Option 1. If you know the address of a property and want to look at the case history, click on the search icon and type in the address. As you type, a list of addresses will populate. Click on the correct address to view data. If there are multiple addresses matching the address you typed in, for example, an apartment complex, the pop-up window will display the number of addresses. In this example, you'll see there are 9. You can then click using the left and right arrows to search for the property you're interested in. Once you've selected the property, you can use the scroll bar to move down and view all information regarding that case. If you want to see more information regarding the case, as you scroll down, you'll see a View link, which will take you to the Austin Build and Connect webpage, where you'll find additional case information. To get back to the database, simply click on the tab at the top of your page or close the Interactive Development Review or the ABC webpage. A second option for search is to search in a general area on the map. If you click on a blue square, the tool will show you that address, and if it is part of a tight group of properties, the tool may also show you information on those properties around it. Like we showed you before, the pop-up window will display the number of properties it brought back in your search. You can then use the forward and back arrows to navigate. You may also want to use the Zoom In Out feature, as shown here, to find a specific property or search in a specific area. Let's close this pop-up window and learn how to use filters. To open and close the Filters panel, click on the small arrow here. Now let's review your filter options. There are several filters for you to choose from. Please note that none is the default, which means there is no filter applied to the data. Your first option for a filter is whether or not a violation exists. Your options are yes or no. The second filter is case status, that is, whether or not the case has been closed or is still active. The third filter is land use, that is, what type of land use category the property falls under. Example, industrial, single family, etc. The fourth filter is council district. You can select all, multiple districts, or a single district. Lastly, the outcome filter. There are multiple options for filtering data. I won't read them all, but as you can see, using the filters can help you find the exact data you're looking for. Let me show you how the data updates as we add/remove filters. Example, the total number of cases before the filter was added was 792. Now, when I add the violations filter and select yes, the data automatically updates on the dashboard. You can see there are 174 cases with a violation. Data automatically updates and displays on the dashboard as you add/remove any of the filters. Remember to reset your filters before starting a new search. To close the filter panel, simply click the small arrow. Let's move on to the second tab, Case Breakdown by Council District. This tab breaks down case data by council districts into 4 graphs: the number of cases by district, the number of notices of violation or NOVs by district, the number of deficiencies by district, and the number of citations by district. The interactive map on the Case Breakdown by Council District tab has all of the same functionality as it does on the first tab. You can search by address or you can search by area. Now let's look at the third tab, Closed Cases. The Closed Cases tab allows you to view data based on violations and/or by district. The data is sorted by the total number of closed cases, the number of closed cases with notices of violation, number of closed cases with deficiencies, the number of closed cases with citations, and the number of closed cases by outcome. This tab also includes the Closed Cases by Close Date chart. It displays the number of cases closed by their respective close dates. This chart will also automatically update data as you add/remove filters. So let's take a look at using data filters on this tab. On the Close Cases tab, you have 2 filter options. You can select to see data with or without violations, or you can see all data by selecting None. You also can sort data by all council districts, a single district, or multiple districts. We've now covered what information you can find and how to use filters to find the information you'll be looking for on the Austin Code Cases related Winter Storm Uri database. The last thing I'll show you is how to download data into an Excel file. You'll find a link at the bottom of the first 2 tabs, Case Summary, or at the bottom of the Case Breakdown by Council District tab. Let's go to the Case Breakdown by Council District tab. To find the link, scroll to the bottom of the page and click. The link will take you to the official City of Austin Open Data Portal site, where you'll find Winter Storm Uri information. To download data, click on the Export button in the top right hand of the page. Once you click the Export button, a drop-down will appear. Scroll down and select CSV for Excel. Once your report is ready, in the lower left corner, you'll find a link where you can upload and view your document. This concludes our tutorial. Thank you.